Last time, you learned something most people never think about. There is no away. There is only downstream. Now we do the next step. Close your eyes again, just for a moment, and come back to our character. One drop of water carrying a variety of pollutants from the city. Now zoom back out slightly. You, as the drop, slide down the sink. You enter the pipe, and the pipe is not just a pipe. It's a hallway that connects homes to the hidden underground world. You keep moving, and you realize you are not being pushed the whole time. A lot of this journey happens because of gravity. The pipe slopes downward just a little. That slope is enough. So under your city, there is an underground river, not made of clean water, but made of used water from thousands of lives. This is the first major location in your mental map, gravity sewer, the part of the system where flow happens mostly by slope. And as you move, more branches join you. Kitchen lines, bathroom lines, laundry lines. The sound changes. The pipe gets wider. You are no longer home water. You are now community water. But cities are not perfectly downhill. Sometimes the land rises. And when the land rises, gravity stops being enough to push forward. You feel the flow slow, almost like a tired crowd trying to reach up a hill. Then you arrive at a place that feels different. You hear machinery, a deep humming. This is a lift station. Think of it as an elevator for wastewater. Wastewater can't climb hills by itself, so the lift station lifts it and sends it forward again so the journey can continue. You get lifted and released back into motion. Now, something changes in your environment. Until now, you've been traveling through hidden underground infrastructure, but ahead of you is a destination, a wastewater treatment plant. This is the place where the city says, okay, now we take the responsibility. And right at the entrance, we introduce our first vocabulary word, influent. It means the water flowing in to the plant. You, our drop, are now influent. Inside the wastewater treatment plant, the first area feels like security at an event. Not the glamorous part, but absolutely necessary. This entrance zone is often called Headworks. Imagine Headworks as the plant's front desk plus bouncer. Its job is simple. Before anything else happens, let's remove the obvious stuff that shouldn't enter the treatment system. Here, your drop sees big debris getting stopped, heavy stuff getting separated, things that would damage equipment or jam systems. You don't need every device name right now. Just remember the purpose. Headworks protects everything downstream inside the plant. And notice the pattern. Even inside the plant, we still think in one direction, from upstream to downstream. Now the water enters a new kind of place. It's louder. You hear bubbling, like boiling, but not heat, like air being forced into water. This is the aeration tank. If Headworks is the front door, the aeration tank is the living room where the real work happens. This is where the plant breathes. In the aeration tank, the added air bubbles allow bacteria and other microorganisms to grow. These microorganisms were already present in the water. When they get access to oxygen, they grow and consume some dirt, food, waste, and other organic matter that is present in the water. This changes the water. The water drop begins to feel different, not magically clean, but processed. Like the difference between dirty clothes before washing and dirty clothes mid-cycle in a washing machine. The drop is in the middle of transformation. Next, the bubbling noise fades. You, as the drop, are out of the aeration tank and enter a place that feels calm and wide, a giant bowl, a slow, circular stillness. This is the clarifier. The clarifier is where the plant says, now that we've processed and treated, let's separate. Here we meet our second vocabulary word, sludge. Sludge is a job product. It is the concentrated solids we remove and manage because they do not belong in the river. Visually, imagine clearer water near the top, heavier solids collecting toward the bottom. That bottom collection, those concentrated solids, that's sludge. Sludge is the concentrated solids that are removed from the water and manage. This word will matter a lot later when you learn settling, return, and process control. But for now, it simply means the solids we capture so they don't go downstream. Now the drop moves into one last checkpoint. This isn't about making the water perfect, it's about making it safer to release. This stage is often called disinfection. Think of it like a final security scan before exiting the building. Disinfection is the plant's final, "are we safe enough to return this to nature?" moment. Now we introduce our third vocabulary word, effluent. It means the water flowing out of the wastewater treatment plant. You, our drop, are no longer influent. You are now effluent. Visually, out is equal to effluent. And where does effluent go? It goes to the receiving water. That's our fourth vocabulary word. Receiving water simply means the river, lake, or ocean that receives the treated discharge. So let's lock in the full mental map with 4 simple labels. Influent is water coming in, effluent is water going out, sludge is captured solids we remove from the water and manage, receiving water is the river, lake, or ocean that receives effluent. This is your plant geography. This is your map. Now, one last move. Zoom out. You see the outfall point. This is the point where the effluent enters the receiving water. You see the river. Zoom out more. You see neighborhoods upstream. You see farms, roads, stormwater, industries. Zoom out more. You see a whole watershed, a living landscape where water connects everything. And you realize this wastewater treatment plant is not just machinery, it's the bridge between human life and downstream life. Now, here's the question that naturally arises from this journey. If the drop can travel from home to river, what happens if there is no treatment plant in the middle? What happens if we do nothing?